Hey guys, welcome back to Joseph Carbon, which is me, and I'm playing Richard and Alice, and we're up to about 10, 2 handfuls, nice round number. We're getting deep, and right now I am back in the cell as Richard, and we're gonna try and make some smoke, so we can try and get out of here. So we're gonna click on everything. See what he wants to pick up. Go to the computer, do nothing. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Toothbrush cup. That's new. So what I'm gonna do with it. Can I fill it with water? I can. So if I want to make smoke, I could make steam. Boil the water somehow. Just clicking on everything. Could work, but if we are stuck, a working computer might be useful. TV. You don't give a flying fuck about the TV anymore, do you, dude? So you chuck the water on the TV. Well, there's never anything good on anywhere. That's it? Damn it. What's going on, Richard? I can't see any blazing infernos just yet. A few sparks. That was it. Wow, these things are safe. So what now? Hang on, there's another option. It's riskier, but no, it'll be fine. It'll get us out, I'm sure of it. So now I've got to do the computer then, I guess. Do the basin again. Okay, here goes nothing. Whoa. That wasn't safe. Richard, what's that? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, I just... Why aren't you opening? Richard, what have you done? Well, I got a fire going, but are you saying the cell is on fire after all? Kind of, yeah. Kind of? And the bars are opening. Fuck's sake, Richard, I knew this was a bad idea. It certainly seems that way. Well, can't you put it out? I mean, oh fuck, with what, Alice? I have a small cup. A small cup to put out that fire. You're standing right next to a bucket. There's a hole in it. Oh, hang on, let me just... Ah! Shit. Ah, Richard, what's happening? It's no use. I can't get to the bathroom and now half the lights have gone out. Right, so I guess this is it. Oh god. Alice, I'm so sorry, I was so certain. Yes, you were. Still, like you said, I'm sure burning is quicker than freezing. Alice, listen to me. I need to tell you something. I've not been entirely... What's that? I don't know. Is it... Oh my god, Richard, I think the cell doors are open. Yes they are. Yes! We're out! I told you. Okay, Richard, don't go. Come on! Can't believe I almost forgot this again. It's only to know Richard's story, don't they? A few minutes later. Can't believe we're out. What were you going to tell me? What? You said there was something you needed to tell me. Did I? Yeah, you did. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not important now. We're getting out. we can see our families again. I bet Barney will be so happy to see you. He'll love hearing about your daring escape from a burning prison. And here's the thing. I know a place, outside the zones, but it's safe. Some of my old squad are holed up there. Nobody knows about it, Alice. We've got food, medical supplies, everything. We'll get our kids and just go. Disappear. We could start a new life there, Alice. Alice? Richard, What is it? What's wrong? There won't be any new life, Richard. No fresh starts. It's not that simple. You might be able to escape what you've done, but I can't. What are you talking about? Of course you can. We'll make it, Alice. Trust me. No, Richard. You don't understand. Such a brave boy. Barney, sweetheart, can you hear me? Barney? Barney, for fuck's sake, why are you doing this to me? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do, something I could give him, anything. Just a token gesture. But what? What can I do? Do I care? Here, sweetheart, hold on to this. You gave this to me once, and it made me feel better. Barney, sweetheart, can you hear me? Mum. Oh, sweetheart, does it hurt? Slowly nods. I don't know what to do, Barney. What do you want me to do? Barney? Oh, Barney. Still got the gun. Presume it's got the one bullet in it. That's all I've got left. What can I get him? Just gonna click on everything, guys. Just click on. Another note. Probably one I just missed from earlier. In case at any point the pilots are especially. Yeah. Guess I've been hanging them all up. Get everything out the cupboard. Am I okay to go outside? She's leaving you practically fucked up son in. Well, there was that package that's been sitting out on a lake for no reason. Let's see if there's something to do with that, shall we? I've never been religious, but I suppose there's a time to give it a go. What am I supposed to do? I just need someone to tell me. I don't know anymore. Oh god, looking at me. I'm standing in a fucking weather station, or whatever this eventually was, just talking to myself. But the Lord will hear. Wait, who's there? You seem uncomfortable being here. I have good reason. This church is a safe place. It's a haven from the horrors that exist outside. In here, no one will judge you, and nothing can harm you. I don't think the elements respect religion too much, nor do the gangs for that matter. And anyway, wasn't this place converted into a weather station? But you can find God's presence anywhere you choose. I presume it's someone in here. I don't believe in God. Hell, if I did before, I certainly don't now. I'm sorry if you felt like I was pressuring you to believe. That isn't why I'm here. Then why are you here? Just sitting in the confessional, waiting for people to come by? I'm here because we're all in this boat together, sailing towards our destiny. I'm here because people need someone to be here. After all, you came. I sense a person who is desperate, confused maybe. You could say that. Come, speak with me. Oh no, I don't do confession. I'm not Catholic. I don't even believe. This isn't about Catholicism. This isn't about faith. It isn't even about confession. To confess, you need sins. And is anything truly sinful anymore? Exactly. So come. There we go. Now I hope you don't mind my asking, but I do prefer to address people by name. You don't have to give me a real one, of course. No, it's okay. I'm Alice. Alice. So tell me, Alice, what would you like to discuss? Barney. My son, he's... Go on. He's sick, like really sick. He needs medication so badly, but at this stage, I don't even know if it would help. And I mean, you don't have any, do you? He's so unwell. Do you know where I might find some medication? You must. You help people, right? That's what you do. Right? Alice, I'm very sorry, but I don't think anyone's seen any kind of medication for months now. And if you could source any, where do you think it would be? Simply lying around on the floor for anyone to pick up? The gangs have monopolized it. You pay hundreds for a single pill. No one has that sort of money. Well, quite. Oh, who am I kidding? It's hopeless. He's going to die. He's already dying. What am I going to do? We're all each other has, and he's in so much pain. You can tell. He can't move, he can't speak. All he does is sleep or moan in agony. I can't take it anymore. But then, what would I do without him? Surely, though, you've coped with loss before. What the fuck? This is different. This is my son. How old is your child, Alice? He's 5, huh? Why do you laugh? If you were here, if you could speak, you'd be telling me off right now. 5.5, he'd say. There are children in the pedantry, especially when it comes to months on their age. So he's 5.5. Is he aware of what's going on? Or rather, was he, before he became so unwell? Barely. Or maybe. I don't know. He must have had an idea, but I always tried to protect him from the world. He was born into a world that was rapidly going to shit. By the time he could form memories, everything was completely fucked. He barely remembers his dad. For most of his life we either lived in a horrible dirty shelter or we were homeless. I often wish I'd never brought him into this world. Hell, I've even wished I could take him out of it. No, I can't think like that. Can I? It's natural for a mother to want to protect her child, even if it would mean doing something unthinkable. No one can tell you how to deal with this, Alice. It's one of those things in life that you must work out for yourself. But, and I know you don't believe, I'm not pressuring you to do so. I know that God will help you make the right choices. Mysterious man. Who are you? What's your story? If this isn't about faith, are you even a priest? Why do you ask? Funny enough, I have trouble trusting people these days. I am a man, a survivor just like you. Sometimes when it's safe, I take walks by the lake, or visit the graveyard. And that's all you do? No capturing or killing or... No. Rest assured I have no intention of doing anything like that. Not unless I truly have to. There are people who'd have you believe they truly have to do that every day. They're scum. I hate them all. But for our differences, we're all the same, aren't we? We're all just trying to exist for another day. See the sun rise in the morning, then see it set once more. But survival makes people do terrible things. Terrible is subjective. Of what do you speak? My son and I were held captive in a basement for days. We've been attacked. Just a few months ago, some men tried to take him from this very building. My partner was killed by a mob of men who were stealing from us. They took our food. We barely had enough as it was. I think I have a pretty good idea of what terrible means. Would you kill in order to stay alive? What? People are only responsible for their actions for as long as they're in control of the situation, wouldn't you say? I don't. After which point, we turn to our instincts to get by. We are but animals, Alice. We do what we need to do. So you'd kill me now if, say, we had food and you were hungry? I'd try to reason with you. I'd see if we could trade. Most of all, I'd invite you to share what I had, in the hope you would reciprocate. And if I had nothing? Alice, you must understand. These are not times in which we can always afford to think too long. I assure you, though, you are safe here. Do you come here often? To the church, I mean? I'm here quite a lot, yes. I have been for a while, in fact. Oh? What, since before it was a weather station? Around the same time, perhaps. But for me, it's always been both, not one or the other. I worked here for a time. Wow, a religious scientist, huh? I believe the two can coexist. I am no fool, Alice. I don't dispute the systems that have delivered to us all these years of snowfall. I don't believe it to be a punishment from above, as many do. I believe it is something we have to do our best to cope with. So what, you're trying to turn this place into a church again? Well, as I say, my belief is that science and spirituality can exist side by side. And sometimes people come, and I do what I can. I can watch the snow. I can observe the weather, the way it changes subtly, but substantially enough to make a difference. The temperature, the wind. And when I'm not doing that, I can pray. I can help others who are seeking guidance, or just a conversation to pass the lonely hours. For all the mess here, it really is a beautiful little building. I have to say, not too grand, just right. It feels homely somehow. I've always thought the same. It's one of the reasons I enjoyed it when my work brought me here. In fact, it always felt homelier than where we were actually housed, a building up the way, on the other side of the woods. That building, and this place too, have seen some nasty things in that time. But then, it's all about survival, about seeing another day. The weather. I guess we could talk about the weather. It sounds like the biggest cliche in the world, but I suppose it's pretty apt. Unlike many, I never tire of talking about the weather. How did this all happen? How could we have missed it? For all the technological know-how that we have, and for all the scientific advancements we have made, there are still things we miss. In fact, I missed fucking line, sorry. Humanity used to believe it was sent from a higher power, in order to praise or punish us. Today we know otherwise, but in many ways, it's almost like a god in itself. It has the power to give life and to take it away. It's funny to think, isn't it, that some parts of the world are uninhabitable because it's too hot. At least, I assume that's still the case. Yes, as far as I know, acres of blistering desert, so parched that nothing can survive. I suppose we have it lucky. Luck isn't a word I'd use right now. Actually, I better go. I'm sorry. I need to get out of here. Very well. Tell me, if you do not wish to speak with a god, is there anyone you could speak with? Since Barney got sick, no, there's no one. Except my partner, I suppose. Barney made me talk to a grave a while ago. It's not even his. Barney doesn't know that, but I just wanted you to help. And did it? Did it what? Help. Him, probably. Me. Actually, I don't know. You know what? Maybe it did. Perhaps you should talk to your partner now. I am a firm believer in the value of family. Your partner will always be the person from whom to seek guidance. Maybe you're right. Thank you. You are very welcome. Alice. Yeah? I am not here to tell you what to believe. We have free will for a reason, and your views are just as valid as mine, or anyone else's. You should always follow those beliefs. However, I hope you may take some solace in the knowledge that I will be praying for you. And I do believe, even if things seem bleak, or if they become unfathomably hard to handle, that there is someone looking out for you, someone guiding the way. I wish you the very best of luck. Hey. Christ, I feel stupid. It's not even you down there. I don't know if you even got a proper fucking burial. I'm sorry. We couldn't exactly stick around. I don't know who's really down there. This whole place is full of unmarked graves. I suppose it doesn't matter. I miss you so fucking much. Not a day goes by when I don't. Why did you have to be so goddamn brave? Why did you have to go and do the right thing? Why can't it have rubbed off on me? If you were here right now, you'd put your arm around me and tell me your plan. You knew what to do. You always did. Hell, if you were here right now, maybe this wouldn't have happened at all. Barney wouldn't be sick, and we wouldn't be stuck in there, here in the middle of this fucking power play between God knows who. This is all your goddamn fault, you know. You always had things sorted, always knew the best way forward. The world no longer has a place for people like you, Mark. It's all just chaos these days. Maybe it's better you're not around to see it. Alice. I should never have been a mother, should I? You always said to me, Alice, he'll be fine once he comes along. Stop fretting. Well, that turned out well, didn't it? You couldn't make this up. You were always my rock, always telling me everything was going to be alright, that I'd do okay, that I'd be a good mother. And do you know what's the worst part? The worst goddamn part of all this? I know exactly what you'd say if you were here. You tell me I'm stronger than I think, that I don't give myself enough credit, that I'm far too hard on myself. You always did that. Looks like I finally proved you wrong, huh? It doesn't feel like a victory at all. Mark, our son is sick. Really, really sick. I tried to help him. Christ, I fucking tried. And I'm sure some of this is my fault. But look at it. Look at the state of this fucking world. If it hadn't been pneumonia, it would have been something else. I found medicine, but it was no good. The only people around 4 miles, are mercenaries and murderers. There's nobody left to turn to. He's suffering, Mark. And I don't know what the fuck I am going to do. I can't stand to see him go through this. Do you remember? Early in our relationship, my depression came back. I was going to take my own life. He came over unexpectedly that night and found me there, pills in hand. Do you remember what you made me promise? That no matter what, I'd never give up on myself again. That I'd keep living for you, for myself. For the first time in years, I feel like breaking that promise. But then I remember your face that night. I remember how I broke your heart, and I can't. And then I look at Barney, and I see that special, amazing, wonderful life that we created together. And I look at him now, and he's suffering, Mark. And he's not going to stop suffering. I don't know what I can do to stop it. You'd know. You always knew. What the hell should I do? I don't know what to do. What do I do? Answer me, you fucker. Be a bit freaky if you did. Answer me. Blah! Hand comes out. No? So this is how it is. This is how it ends. Obviously not. What's going on? Is he gonna be Bernie? Bernie, how are you feeling, sweetie? Oh God, oh Christ. Bernie, sweetheart, your mummy's brave, fierce lion. You've made me happier than anything else in this world. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry we brought you into this hell. You deserve better, Barney. We all did. Barney, I love you very, very much. No, 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 no. I could see it coming, but... Alice, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I've had a long time to come to terms with it, but maybe you understand now why I've lost hope. I understand, and I'm sorry again. We've come so far, though, Alice. I guess the least I can do is make sure you don't screw up getting us out of here. Oh, wow. This is not how I remember it. Damn. Thank God. Alright, guys, I know that was a very long episode, but again, all talking. I didn't want to skip anything. But interesting stuff, huh? I hope so. I hope you found it interesting. Please let me know. I'm going to end it here. Nearly up to half hour, I think. Please like if you like any of this. If you just like for the story, you know. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And please join me for the next part if you want to know how it turns out, because I certainly do. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.